We are live. So let's talk about opportunity. Opportunities everywhere, whether you see it or not, whether you believe it or not, opportunity is everywhere. When you feel, sometimes you feel like it's all caving in, there's nowhere to turn, there's nothing you can do. Consider there's an opportunity before you even in that moment. So let's look at a couple things. So let's look at business. So I don't have the list in front of me, but somewhere around half of all Fortune 500 companies were launched or created during a bear market or a recession. Half. Half is a lot. What does that mean? There's as much opportunity in a down market as there is in an up market. Where I'm at right now, look at this building. It's a beautiful building. It's called the Cannon here in Houston, and it's a mix. It's a what do you call it? Like a office space, but it's like people, they rent it, they use it here, there, all that kind of stuff. And this was launched like right before, a couple years before COVID, and everyone's like, last couple of years, commercial's dead, this and this and that. People who are investing in commercial real estate are like, they're going to go out of business, and some are. But some people are finding new opportunities. Look at this. There's opportunities all around us. There's opportunities all around us. We have to be willing to get out. We got to be willing to get out of this trap where we get stuck in thinking about the past. We get wrapped up in worry, doubt, fear. And when you get in that place, just like look at the present. Like take a little time to like step out of that storm that you're in, that shit storm sometimes, and take a walk, exercise, play with your dog if you have a dog, or your kids. Be present in the moment and just kind of get out of that negative space. And what happens if you put yourself in the present, you start thinking about a compelling future, promising ideas, just other things, like leave the past as the past, like learn from it, extract it, but just get out of that vicious cycle and just look for new opportunities because they're all around you. I'll give you another example. If there's a piece of paper in front of you, you probably see a piece of paper. Well, I'll tell you what my son sees. My 9-year-old, he sees a place to create art, and he spends a lot of time drawing and all this kind of stuff. Well, in the last, 3-4 months, this he takes regular sheets of notebook paper. I wish I had one with me right now, and folds them over, double-sided, and he's been making comic books. He's made like 30 of these comic books. So he got in trouble at school because he's taken them at school trying to actually sell the comic books. And I went to go pick them up the other day, and one of the, I don't know if she's an administrator or a teacher, she was like, I had to have a little conversation with Dylan today about solicitation. Jokingly, she's like, he can't do that here. And the kid's a marketer, and he's like all about closing the deal. And so, I was talking to him, I was like, bud, you can't sell your magazines at school, but if we create a link or something, like, he's got a YouTube channel now, and I'm like, you can push these things out. So I talked to a buddy of mine, we were like chit-chatting, and I told him about that story because he's a marketer and he's always doing new things. And here's what he said. He said, I've been looking to get into something into the kids market, right, with publishing. He's like, send me a couple of his books. And they're called The Adventures of Stickman, and they're not too high on the graphic scale, but I sent it to him, and he wants to publish them, put them on Amazon, create like a little series like these mini books and combine them into a big book. And so my son's like working on that now, of launching his own book series from a piece of paper and a pencil. And I was like, dude, does he need to change, like do these over, like make it more high level? Do I need to bring in a graphic person? He's like, no, dude, it's real and it's raw. He's like, I love it the way it is. My friends, there's opportunity around you. Like, life is just a blank sheet of paper. Like, it's up to you what you want to do with it, and what you want to create with it. So get out your pen. Like, it's a canvas, guys. Life is a canvas. Go create your art. There's opportunity everywhere.